welcome to my channel, The Right Direction. Now I am going to teach about the topic Three Questions by Tolstoy. Now this is the second unit in which way I will try whether the doubt of king is clear or not. Now the king is reaching. The hermit lived in a wood which he never quitted. That means we know the person with that kind of attitude and activity they must live in forest. ଯେଉଁମାନେ କି ଶାନ୍ତ କାନ୍ତ ଥାନ୍ତି society ସହିତ ସେମାନେ attach ନଥାନ୍ତି they will always live in the forest or in a wood and he received none but common flower. What is the special quality? The special quality of the saint or the hermit to meet the common people, not others. So the king put on simple clothes and before reaching the hermits called dismounted from his horse. That means after that what happened? King wear the common folk dress and he dismounted from his horse. से कौन कले साधारण लोकों को जेबे पोशाक पिंधुचे सेमिति पिंधिले एवं घोड़ारू ओढ़ेकि गले and leaving his bodyguard behind went alone. That means left his bodyguard तांकर bodyguard को छाड़िकि से माने एकारिया गले. When the king approached, the hermit was digging. When the king is approaching or trying to get the answer of his question, during that time the hermit was in a motion or in a digging posture. The ground in front of his hut, seeing the king, he greeted him and went on digging. That means after that what happened? As a hermit, as a general, gentle or simple people, he greeted the king but continued to his work. The hermit was frail and weak. From this point of view, we are sure the hermit was old and very frail, frail and weak, and each time he stopped his spade. He stopped his spade and went and stopped his spade into the ground and tore a little earth. He breathed heavily. That means it was impossible on his part to dig the land, to dig the soil, but forcefully he was doing this. The king went up to him and said, I have come to you. Raja I have come to you, wise hermit, to ask you to answer three questions. That means here the king was going near the hermit and telling, I asked, and man, there is the doubt of three questions. Please answer my question. The people, how can I learn to do the right thing at the right time? The first question, who are the people? The second question, I need and to whom should I therefore pay more attention than the rest? And the what affairs the most important and need my fast attention. तो राजा को ये तीनोटी क्वेश्चन आसीथिला से तीनोटी क्वेश्चन रे से पचारथिले and the hermit listened to the king but answered nothing. That means now the hermit is listening to the questions of the king but not given any answer. He just spat on his hand and recommended digging. Then spat on his hand just like recommended digging. The hermit listened to the king but answered nothing. He just spat on his hand and recommended digging. You are tired, said the king. Let me take a spade and work for you. Tell him you are tired. So as he was tired, the king take the spade from the hermit and started on digging. Thanks, said the hermit, and giving the spade to the king and welcoming, he sat down on the ground. When he had dug two beds of beads, the king stopped and repeated his question. That means the main intention of the king was to get answer the questions from the hermit. The hermit again gave no answer, but rose stretched out his hand for the spade and said, now rest a while and let me work a bit. Now this is a continuous process. Certain time the hermit is digging, another time the king is digging. They were taking rest for certain time, but the king did not give him the spade. Finally, and continued to dig. 1 hour passed and another. The sun began to sink behind the trees, and the king at last stopped, spade into the ground and said, finally the king is continuing his work, but not taking any sorts of rest. But the king did not give the spade. Okay. I came to you, wise man, for answer to my question. If you can give me none, tell me so, and I will return home. That means now the king was so much dissatisfied or maybe frustrated and politely asked, I came for the purpose. ସେ କହିଲେ ମୁଁ ଯୋଉଥିପାଇଁ ଆସିଛି ମୁଁ ଆସିଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମୋ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ର ଆନ୍ସର ନେବା ପାଇଁ ପ୍ଲିଜ୍ ଟେଲ୍ ମି or if you can give me the none tell me to so and I will return on. That means ସେଠି ସେ କହିଲେ ଯଦି ମୁଁ ମୋ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ର ଆନ୍ସର ନ ପାଇବି I will leave. So definitely here comes someone running, said the hermit. Let us see who it is. And hermit telling, wait, here someone is coming. କିଏ ଆସୁଛି ଦେଖ କ'ଣ ଘଟୁଛି. The king turned round and saw a bearded man. When the king turned round, ଯେତେବେଳେ ରାଜା ଦେଖିଲେ is a bearded man come running out of the wood. The man held his hand pressed against his stomach. During that time, he is holding his stomach and running, and blood was flowing from under them. That means now from his stomach, blood is running, blood is flowing. When he reached the king, he fell fainting on the ground, moaning feebly. That means during that time he was fainting, just lost his consciousness because excess bleeding made him consciousness. The king and hermit unfastened the man's clothing. They unfastened, they tightly fastened. There was a large wound in the stomach. The king wished it as the best he could and bandaged it with his handkerchief. ତାକୁ ଯେକୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ସେବା ଶୁଶ୍ରୂଷା କରି ସେ woundଟାକୁ ସେମାନେ bandage କରିଦେଲେ. And with a towel the hermit had, but the blood was not stopped flowing. ଏସବୁ ସତ୍ତ୍ୱେ ବ୍ଲଡର ଫ୍ଲୋଟା ବନ୍ଦ ହେଉନଥିଲା. And the king again and again removed the bandage, soaked with warm blood, and washed the rebandaged the wound. ରାଜା ତାଙ୍କର କର୍ତ୍ତବ୍ୟ କରିଚାଲିଛନ୍ତି, ତାର ସେବା ଶୁଶ୍ରୂଷା କରିଚାଲିଛନ୍ତି, ତାର ବ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡେଜକୁ ରିମୁଭ୍ କରି ନୂଆ ନୂଆ ବ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡେଜ ପକାଉଥାନ୍ତି. When at last the blood ceased flowing, ଯେତେବେଳେ ବ୍ଲଡଟା ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଗଲା ଫ୍ଲୋ ହେବା, the man revived and asked something to drink. Then the man revived, man was survived and asking something for drink. ସେ କିଛି ask କଲେ, ପାଣି ମାଗିଥିଲେ drink. The king brought fresh water and gave it to him. Meanwhile the sun had set. ସେତେବେଳକୁ ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଅସ୍ତ ହୋଇଯାଇଥିଲେ and it had become cool. ଥଣ୍ଡା ପଡ଼ିସାରିଥିଲା. So the king with hermit's help carried the wounded man into the hut and led him to the bed. With the help of ତାଙ୍କ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ ଦ୍ୱାରା ସେ wounded man କୁ ନେଇଗଲେ hutକୁ and ତାକୁ bed ଶୋଇଦେଲେ. Lying on the bed, the man closed his eyes and was quiet. Lying on the bed ଯେତେବେଳେ ପଡ଼ିଗଲେ, the young man was the king was so tired. Lying on his bed, the man closed his eyes and was quiet. ସେ ପୁରା rest ନେଇଗଲେ. But the king was so tired with his work and with the work he had done that he crouched down on the threshold. ସିଏ ବି ତାଙ୍କ ଏଇ ବନ୍ଧ ପାଖରେ ପଡ଼ିଗଲେ and also fell asleep. ସେ ସେଥିରେ ନିଦ୍ରା ଗଲେ. So soundly that he slept all through the short summer night. ସେ ସତେ ଯେପରି ସେ ରାତ୍ରିରେ ସେ ଭଲସେ ଏକ ପ୍ରକାର ନିଦ୍ରା ଗଲେ. When he woke in the morning, ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ସକାଳୁ ଉଠିଲେ, it was long before he could remember where he was. It was long before, because he was king. The duty of a king was to sleep or to take rest in the palace, but not in the hermit's resting place or hermit's hut. Or who was the strange bearded man lying on the bed and gazing intently at him with shining eyes and watching? Who was that bearded man? He is a bearded man. He what is the intention of forgive me, said the bearded man. Bearded man in the weak voice when he saw that the king was awake and was looking at him. And when he saw king was awake and looking at him, I do not know you and have nothing to forgive you, said the king. Said the king, you do not know me, but I know you. King is telling, you don't know me, but I knew you. I am the enemy of yours who sought to revenge himself on you. That means I am. ମୁଁ ହେଉଛି ତମର ସେଇ ଶତ୍ରୁ ଯିଏକି ଆସିଥିଲା ତୁମ ଉପରେ ପ୍ରତିଶୋଧ ନେବା ପାଇଁ. Because you executed his brother and seized his property. ତୁମେ ତାଙ୍କର ଭାଇକୁ ମୃତ୍ୟୁଦଣ୍ଡ ଦେଇଥିଲ ଏବଂ ତାଙ୍କ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତିକୁ ନେଇଯାଇଥିଲ. I knew he had gone alone to see the hermit. I knew you had gone. ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଲି ଯେ ତୁମେ ହେଉଛି ଏକୁଟିଆ ଯାଇଛ to meet the hermit, and I resolved to kill you on her way back. ମୁଁ ସେଥିରେ ପ୍ରତିଶ୍ରୁତିବଦ୍ଧ ଥିଲି ଯେ when you come I will kill you. ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେଥିରୁ ଫେରିବ ସେହି ସମୟରେ I will kill you. But the day passed and you do not return. ତମେ କ'ଣ କଲ? ଫେରି ପାରିଲାନି. So I came out from the ambush to find. ତେଣୁକରି ମୁଁ ଯେଉଁଠି ଲୁଚିଥିଲି from ambush, hiding, to find you, and I came upon your bodyguard. Then I came upon ତମ bodyguardଙ୍କ ସାମ୍ନା ହେଇଗଲି and they recognized me. ସେମାନେ ମୋତେ ଚିହ୍ନି ପାରିଲେ. They recognized me and wounded me I escaped from them. ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କ କତିରୁ ଖସି ପଳାଇ ଆସିଲି ବଟ୍ should have bled to death had not you dressed my wound. ଯଦି ତୁମେ ମୋର ଡ୍ରେସ୍ ମୁଣ୍ଡକୁ ଠିକରେ ସେବା ଶୁଶ୍ରୂଷା ନ କରିଥାନ୍ତ ତାହେଲେ ମୋର ମୃତ୍ୟୁ ହୋଇଯାଇଥାନ୍ତା. I wished to kill you and you have saved my life. ମୁଁ ଚାହିଁଥିଲି ତୁମକୁ ମାରିବା ପାଇଁ but you saved my life. Now if I live and if you wish it I will serve you as your most faithful slave. ଯଦି ମୁଁ ବଞ୍ଚିବି ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଫେଥଫୁଲ୍ ସ୍ଲେଭ୍ ହେବି, ଗୋଟେ ବିଶ୍ୱସ୍ତ ଦାସ ହିଁ ବଞ୍ଚିବି, କୃତ ଦାସ. and will bid my sons do the same forgive me. ଏବଂ ମୁଁ ଯାହା କରିବି ମୋର ପୁଅକୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ପଠାଇବି. The king was very glad to have made peace with his enemy so easily. So it is a perfect situation where the king was able to make peace with his enemy and to have gained him for a friend, and he not only forgave him but said he would send his servant and his own physician to attend him. The king not only forgave him, राजा तो केवल क्षमा देलेनी, तांकर जे थिले फिजिशियन और तांको गोत्र राजा वैद्य जे थिले तार सेवा शुश्रूषा पय पठाइथिले. Physician to attend him and promised to restore his property एवं तांक संपत्ति को से फेराई देथिले. So in this way we know about, in the second part we know how the life of king was danger, but the danger was solved, and how king made with the friendship with his enemy and restored and returned everything to his to the bearded man who is regarded as the enemy. So in this way I have given a clear cut analysis about the second unit. So please share and subscribe my channel The Right Direction so that I can upload more videos for the benefit, development, improvement and prosperity of your career and character. Thank you.